Pressure doesn't create your reaction. It reveals your default setting. For most people, that setting is a chain reaction: event, emotion, impulsive reaction. The result? Compromised decisions, lost leverage, and regret. But what if you could insert a pause into that sequence? Not to feel nothing, but to be controlled by nothing. This is the art of strategic emotional neutrality, and it's not a personality trait, it's a trained protocol. First, a critical distinction. We are not talking about suppression, shoving emotions down until they explode later. That's fragile. We're talking about detachment. Think of it as the difference between being in a raging river and standing on the bridge observing that river. The water, your emotion, is still real, still there, but it is no longer sweeping you away. Your first job is to build that bridge. Technique 1 builds it in your body. Technique 1, the physiological reset. When pressure hits, your amygdala hijacks your body. Heart rate spikes, breath shortens. You can't think your way out of a chemical flood. You have to physically break the circuit. Here's the simplest, most potent method: the TETI, tactical breath. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Hold that breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for a count of 6. Hold empty for a count of 2. Repeat. Why this works? The extended exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the brake pedal for stress. It sends a direct signal to your brain. We are not in imminent mortal danger. We are assessing. Do this for just 90 seconds. The emotional wave loses its power. Technique 2, the observer's perspective. Your emotions are strongest when you're in the first-person view of the drama. Your mind is trapped in the story. The shift is linguistic. In your mind, change the narrative from "this is happening to me" to "this is happening." Then add a frame. It is interesting to observe how this situation is unfolding. This isn't just wordplay. It triggers a cognitive shift from the emotional limbic system to the analytical prefrontal cortex. You are now the scientist, not the lab rat. Ask detached questions. What is the underlying structure of this pressure? What are the moves available to me? The moment you frame it as a scenario to be navigated, not a personal assault to be felt, the emotional temperature drops. Technique 3, process over outcome. Pressure is the weight of a future you cannot control. What if I fail? What will they think? This is catastrophic thinking. Neutrality is forged by anchoring yourself in the process. Your entire focus must contract to the single, immediate, executable next step. Create a mental checklist. In a confrontation, Step 1, listen fully. Step 2, pause and breathe. Step 3, formulate a factual response. In a performance, Step 1, stance. Step 2, grip. Step 3, visualize the arc. You are not giving a presentation. You are walking to the podium, placing your notes, making eye contact with one person. Process thinking builds a tunnel of focus where anxiety cannot enter. A critical warning. This emotional neutral gear is for specific high-stakes terrain. It is a tool you take out of the box for the negotiation, the crisis, the competition. It is not the way you interact with your partner, your child, or your friends. Using it there is not strength, it's avoidance, and it will corrode your relationships. True strength is choosing when to feel deeply and when to execute neutrally. Know the difference. You don't control the event. You control your point of focus, your breath, your perspective, your next move. That is where your power is absolute. Practice this not to become a robot, but to become a sovereign being, someone who decides how they respond to the world. Your challenge: for the next 7 days, practice the tactical breath the moment any minor frustration hits. A slow driver, a lost item. Don't try to master the crisis yet. Master the commute. Build the muscle. If you found this insight useful, then please subscribe